Hey there, Lauren again. So this is my Patrie exercise 9.3. I'm going to be watching a video and repeating exactly what the video says and writing down even numbers at the same time. So we'll see how I go. My name is Pam Chrysosimo, and I'm going to share a personal experience that I've had. I'm the oldest of 4 children, and I'm 19 years old. And I have a sister whose name is Phyllis, and she's 13. My next sister's name is Patty, and she's 12. And I have a little brother whose name is Noel, and he is 8. So there's 10.5 years between me and Noel. I was an only child for a very long time, and I was supposed to be an only child until I remember one Christmas when I asked my mother, I told my mother that instead of asking Santa for toys for Christmas, I wanted a baby sister instead. So a couple months later, I got a baby sister, and her name was Phyllis, and so she was born in April. In June of 1984, we were preparing for a big baptismal party for Phyllis, and she was going to get baptized at St. Charles Church. And we were going to have a lot of visitors over, probably about, I don't know, maybe maybe 300 visitors. And in the process, my mom had a friend whose husband made cakes, and so my mom's friend's husband made a cake that was about 20 by 36, so it was a huge cake, and it was decorated really nicely, and there was a store on it, and there's a baby on it, and there's a baby in the stork's beak, and I just remember how great a cake it was. So my mom went inside the cake, so the visitors who were going to spend this night coming later that evening wouldn't see the cake. And so she'd keep it as a surprise for everyone else. So she and her friend put the cake in a big box and put it in our study. So later that evening, my sister Phyllis's godmother came, and along with the godmother, she brought her husband and her 2 girls. And I was excited because, I was pretty much a very lonely child, so having playmates was a big deal for me, and I was really excited that I had a baby sister. Phyllis was born. And so one of the girls, her name was Lisa, she was my age, and sister was a year younger than both of us. So we decided that we played a game of hide and seek. So we were playing hide and seek, and we were laughing, we're having fun, as all kids do. And at one point, Lisa was it, and Rena and I hid in the living room. We were found very easily, so I guess after 3 or 4 rounds, it was Lisa's turn to be it, and so Lisa was it, and it just wasn't working right. We were having a lot of fun, but people were finding us too easily. So I took Lisa. Lisa and I hid in the study room because I figured that'd be the best place to hide. And so Lisa and I went to the study. We ran really quickly, and I remember the door slamming really loud. It was a wonder that Rena didn't find us just by the sound of the door slamming. And so we were really tired, and I remember we were laughing really hard. And Lisa decided to sit down. And Lisa sat down on the box that had the cake in it. And it was horrendous. I screamed because the box that she had sat on had the cake in it. And so part of the cake was ruined. I was screaming, I called my mom, and all I remember is I got spanked, and I was so glad I got spanked because Lisa and Rena didn't get in trouble at all, but my mom said that it was my fault because it was my house, and we weren't supposed to be in the study anyway, and the cake was ruined. This big, beautiful cake was ruined. And so I kind of thought, when I was little, I thought that was kind of an injustice for me because it wasn't my fault. All I did was go and play hide and seek. And I remember my dad telling, it was the next day, when the cake was out, about how the kids were playing, and that's why half the cake was ruined. That's something I'm never going to forget, and one of my injustices, but I look back now and I laugh, and I'm sure my mom laughs too. Okay! got to 132. So